across the border from Bosnia to Croatia this morning, and have pretty much headed directly north and then a bit west to hit the coast, avoiding the sort of busy touristy area of Split. And I've ridden up the coast, very nice ride, and I've stopped for the night in this place. Actually, I'm up a hill overlooking the town of Novograd. Very nice coastal town, quite historic apparently. I'm up in the castle ruins, where apparently in the 14th century Queen Elizabeth, their Queen Elizabeth obviously, was murdered in front of her daughter, which apparently was a very important incident in the history of Croatia. So I'm staying here tomorrow to have a little look around the area, but for now, check out the view. It's beautiful, mountains behind, and the ruins of the castle overlooking the port area. So as I say, tomorrow have a little look around here before heading further north up the Croatian coast, the coastal road.
I like the way your sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown, and I wanna sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around, 'cause I got a peaceful I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. And I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul.
Hi everyone, so I've crossed from Croatia through into Slovenia, which is actually apparently per sort of square kilometre one of the least populated countries in the world. But in any event, the most noticeable thing to me was the change in scenery from Croatia to Slovenia. Croatia, as you'll probably have seen from the video, was more dramatic scenery. Grey rocks, sort of going down to crystal clear waters, but pretty arid, but albeit dramatic. And almost as soon as we crossed the border into Slovenia, and you can see behind me, it changed to lush green, rolling hills, a little bit mountainous, but absolutely beautiful. Completely different, very strange that it changed pretty much at the border. In any event, my quest at the moment is to try and find the largest cave castle in the world, which is called Prijama Castle, and somewhere in this area of Slovenia. It is perched apparently about halfway up a 130-metre cliff face, and has been around since the Middle Ages. It holds a lot of history, obviously, for Slovenia. It's been owned by a lot of counts and sort of famous families through the ages. And one of the most famous incidents is that robber Baron Urazem successfully held off a siege there for over a year. So as I say, that's somewhere in this area. So that's my first thing to try and go and have a look at. So let's go and see if we can find it.
Standing on the ground, I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend, but this voice keeps whispering in my other ear, tells me I may never see you again, 'cause I get a peaceful
Well, I'm in the Triglavski National Park in Slovenia, which takes in the Julian Alps, which are all around me, absolutely stunning. And I'm riding through a valley and I've stumbled across this ruin behind me. It transpires that this area of the Alps, of these Alps during the war, was extremely important from a supply perspective, the routes through the valleys. And this particular village that was here was particularly active from a partisan perspective. And it transpires that in 1944 a German patrol came across the village and 2 of the horses were shot by partisans and the Germans taken prisoner. The Germans returned in force a couple of days later and demanded that the prisoners be set free within 2 days on pain of death of the villagers. Well, that didn't happen, and a couple of days later the Germans returned with their collaborators, rounded up the villagers into the houses and set them on fire, including in the one that's a ruin behind me now. 24 people died, the oldest being 84 and the youngest 7 months old. So a sad reminder of the war in such beautiful countryside, and I'll just show you its setting. I've been riding up through the Versik Pass, which is really a lovely road, and it turns out that the road was actually built started from 1915, when the Austro-Hungarian High Command gave the order for the Russian prisoners of war to build it. Since 2006, it's actually now been renamed the Russian Road, and the chapel that I've just taken some photos of and video behind me, that's actually the chapel in the prisoner of war camp here, and marks the graveyard. I'm actually now going to carry on up this road. I'm trying to find the Emerald River, so let's go see if we can find that.
California, say that you love me. gonna break my heart. Don't you know that I did the things I could? I got your back, you were sleeping. All along it was understood that you were leaving. Absolutely, it was
Morning everyone. Well, it's bright and early here in Slovenia, and I've come up the Mungurt Pass, which is the highest road in Slovenia, built apparently in 1938 by the Italian army as a defence against the then Yugoslav army. But it's a stunning road, steep, well paved for most of it, very steep drop-offs, no crash barriers, not a lot of health and safety, but a fantastic road to ride, and it's brought me up to the top of the mountain here. So let me show you around. Isn't that beautiful? So that'll pretty much bring me to the end of my time in Slovenia, which has been a little gem actually. Beautiful country, lovely people, fantastic scenery, lovely riding, so thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm now going to have a little look round up here at the views. I'm then going to go down the Mungurt Pass. It's in effect one way, so I'll go down the same way that I came up, and I'll then be heading towards the Italian border. So as I say, the end of my time in Slovenia, it's been fab, but see you in Italy.